Eureka!
It's perfectly balanced, sir.
Nice work.
Like old things should
Now
be.
for the final ingredient. Just a small bonding and reduction agent.
Okay, everyone, welcome back to Broken Age.
Who do you think has been looting your ship?
Actually, I suspect the guards outside. Something about their outfits.
There aren't any guards out there.
Walked off the job, eh? Man, 300 years ago, people were a lot more professional, I'll tell you what.
Oh, damn.
What was it about your guards' outfits that made you suspicious? Did they look like they were hiding loot underneath?
No, it was the way they were made from the same material as my radiation shielding blast curtains.
Oh.
Fair enough.
So, what else does your ship need to fly?
Let me see here. Still need an electronics genius, and still need your dad to patch the holes in the hull. What else? I still need a radiation suit.
Okay.
Haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet.
What the hell? What the hell is that?
Gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit. Once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
Everything. What is that? Yeah, what is that?
What's a superconductive gyro what's-it-can?
A superconductive gyroscopic hypercam. A small but critical part of the ship's controls. Here, I'll draw you a detailed schematic.
Thank you.
I'll see if I can find one lying around.
Looks like a crown. It's probably some.
So, what kind of help do you need with the wiring?
I need an electrical genius who can get into small spaces, knows how to solder, and who can memorize circuit boards at a glance.
Okay, yeah. That's not me. I'll find somebody.
That's
Okay,
not me.
see you later.
Okay.
Lovely. Okay, wow.
So strange. But I feel like I've seen this pyramid before. And I don't just mean a minute ago, when I was walking in. I mean, like, in a dream, almost.
Oh, if you say so, Shay. If you say so, Shay.
Oh, ship! It's really gone.
Oh, yeah. Hey, coin.
Hey. It's one of my Hexapal buddies. Doesn't look like he survived getting thrown off the ship. Poor guy.
I told her I feel sorry for it. What the fudge are you doing? Why are you making soup,
Wow,
Dad?
that smell kind of makes me miss the fish guts.
I added noxious odors to the recipe when you were a baby to keep you from eating that stuff.
Okay, why you added?
Wow, that smell kind of makes me miss the fish
why
guts.
are you doing that?
I added...
But why are you doing that?
Dad?
Son.
Son? What's cooking?
What's cooking?
Found some fermented biomatter here. Perfect enzymatic base for my patented hull patch formula. Only problem is I can't add the bonding agent until I know I have the pH balanced perfectly, or the whole batch will be ruined.
So why do you need it?
Dad, did you know we weren't in space the whole time?
No, but I had my suspicions. In my nightly maintenance patrols of the ship's exterior, I found many anomalies I couldn't explain.
Fascinating.
Was Operation Dandelion for real?
Obviously, Operation Dandelion was not what they told us it was. But why hide it from us? What were they up to?
We needed more women! Let's steal more women! I don't know. I'm sorry. Just, what was the plan?
How's the hull patch coming?
Great. Except I can't add the final ingredient until I know I have the pH balanced correctly.
Yeah, we got that. Can you just... Can you just do a taste?
Can't you just do a taste test or something?
My taste buds aren't that sensitive. Also, I put poison in there.
Why?
Well, it's usually to keep space parasites from chewing on the patch. Force of habit, I guess.
How would you change the pH anyway?
I've added all the calcium carbonate I could get my hands on, just to
let it get
lower
to
the
what he's
acidity
talking
and
about.
raise the pH to be somewhere in the ballpark. But I need to know it's exactly 7 before I put in the final ingredient.
How'd you get the calcium carbonate?
By grinding up every seashell on the beach. But I fear it's still not enough.
Where can I get more calcium carbonate?
That's a great question. If I could find just one more shell, that would help.
One single
Good
shell?
luck, Dad.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You already grind all of them? Wow. My daddy's efficient.
Hey, Carol.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
My name.
Did you say you had wire?
I have a bunch, but I'm using it all up trying to make these dang hooks.
Where did Mog Chothra go?
Yeah, that was weird. Guess he wasn't dead after all. He just up and flew out of here. Probably headed back home with his tail between his legs.
Where is Mog Chothra's home?
They say he comes from over the plague dam. Must be some mama Mog over there popping out fresh monsters every 14 years or so.
14 years.
Hey, do you know anything about electronics?
Oh no. I only work with wire to reinforce the cloud shoes I make. Correction. Used to make.
Well, good luck and good fishing, Carol.
Ciao.
I know you're choking.
So, if this isn't an alien planet, why do you talk so funny? Huh. Must be some sort of performer. A clown, perhaps.
Sad peach pipe sound. A spoon?
What if that whistling sound is actually something caught in his throat? Maybe I could fish it out with this.
Sir, you are more likely to force the object further down his throat if you attempt that. I recommend a sudden constricting pressure to the abdomen instead. Trust me, choking prevention is my business.
Oh, something useful. A punch?
What if that whistling sound is actually something caught in his throat? Maybe I could fish it out with this.
Sir, you are more likely to force the object further...
Okay, got it. Tasting?
Do you know how to repair hexapals?
Oh.
That sounds like a no.
Oh wait, I still have
He
this.
seems a little too distracted right now to enjoy that.
Do I simply... How? Do I simply found something to push them like
Real
punch
seagulls,
it?
not made of yarn.
Wow. The discovery.
Filthy, lousy, sadistic... Oops.
You say something. You say
I
something.
heard you
about me.
talking. You don't need to hide it from me.
Talking to humans hasn't really worked out well for me.
Oh, if you say so.
Do all trees talk in this land?
Maybe take the time to talk to them before you cut them down, and you'll find out.
I've never cut down a tree in my life.
You never?
Really? How'd you get your wood?
I don't
We
need
didn't
that.
use wood. My mom just knit everything we needed.
Well, that's just the sweetest thing I've ever... Wait. What were her knitting needles made of?
Plastic,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know anything about fixing spaceships?
No, that's a subject that never resonated with me.
Ah, pun.
Good one.
Yeah.
Died a little bit.
Tree
inside.
jokes are the best.
Don't worry. I've seen much weirder stuff than talking trees where I'm from.
Oh, so I'm a weird thing, huh? A freak? Does that make you want to cut me down?
Yes.
Turn me into a stool, I
Yes.
suppose?
Yes.
No, that's not what I was saying at all.
What? Damn it, Shay. I thought we were on the same page.
I understand why you're mad. Stuck in one place all your life, wanting to see the world.
No, that's not what's making me upset. It's all the murderous humans who want to cut us down. Being stuck in one spot is kind of like the whole tree thing, man. Who wouldn't like that?
A non-tree?
Have you seen a mad-looking girl in a tattered dress?
Oh, please don't mention that demented little urchin to me.
Urchin.
It makes me sick to think of how she made me sick.
Why did she make you sick?
She coveted my sap. I saw her collect it in a bucket. Oh, curse my precious fluids and all their magical hardening properties.
Well, I gotta make like a tree and split.
It's supposed to be a banana, but don't worry about it. Tree jokes are hard.
Don't worry about it. He touched you.
I've detected an unusual rock formation on the surface.
That's not rock. It's the hardened shell of my sick, summoned from my gut by a banshee in a shredded
Is
gown.
his vomit?
You
Shay.
don't say. Never seen one of those before.
Vomit? Sap? What? So confused. What do you know I never saw? What do you mean, Shay?
Any talking trees over here? No? Good.
I can hear you.
He can.
Sorry, woodshop is closed. No more stools. Come back late. Whoa. Never seen an outfit like that before. Where'd you get it?
Downtown. My mom needed it.
My mom knit it for me. In space.
Right. Hey, I get it. You don't want to reveal your source. Have everybody biting your style next week.
Biting my...
It's cool. I got my own thing, so...
Hi, my name's Shay.
Curtis.
It looks familiar. I saw somewhere these symbols. I don't know. It looks so familiar. Not for me.
What are you making there?
Art. Forged from metal. I used to work with wood, but, you know, it was getting all trendy. And the tree started talking, and there was no money in it, so I got into metal.
Fair enough.
How long have you been into metal?
Oh, I've been into metal for like ever, but my kid just arrived today, so I've been like hardcore for about 6 hours.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad enough.
What are you forging?
Can I ask you
Well,
to
in
forge something
fact,
for us?
you are the lucky one to see my very first collectible die-cast miniature.
Oh.
Cool. What is it? That's cute. That's so cool. What is it?
What is it?
Well, the catalog said it was supposed to be a wizard, but it looks more like a kitten reading a book. Dang it. Did I order the wrong mold?
Maybe.
Do you have any other molds?
I could only afford this one. The idea was to sell a bunch of wizards to buy more molds, but with this stupid cat, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a new mold.
Ah, rough. I probably can find someone.
Think you could make me a radiation suit?
Nah, I don't do soft goods. If you're looking for a good seamstress, though, I'd check out Mariloft. They do amazing stuff with feathers.
Oh.
You know, if you're into that kind of thing.
We can ask Carol, but he's only usually made of plastic.
You order your molds from a catalog?
Hey, I'm just starting out, okay? It's like I'm in the cover band phase. I want to do my own material, like, eventually.
Where does that big ladder go on your roof?
There's a ladder on my roof?
More like through your roof.
Not sure. But I've got a hunch that Vella had something to do with it.
Fair enough.
Is Vella a friend of yours?
Well, she used to come around here a lot. Had a thing for my stools.
Well, have fun with the metal.
Hell,
Later,
I think we
Shader.
must do Shader.
Is this boarded up for fire safety or something?
Yeah, safety. Never know when an inspector's gonna show up.
Wait, can I take it?
Home metallurgy kit. Make money without leaving your home.
That's the new plan, man. I'm cashing in, selling out. Just until I get some money saved, of course. You know, then I'm gonna go right back to doing that whole integrity thing.
Well, I guess we got on Mariloft.
There's a piece missing from this window.
Oh, yeah. I lost the sun somehow.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no! Sad shame noise. My mum! I lost my mum! She's dead! No, she's probably gone. But what's up with the snake? Can I loot this?
There's some sort of flyer in here.
Oh, there was something.
Hey, this is that girl that tried to punch me. Please contact the Tartine family in Sugar Bunting if you have any information about our beloved daughter. How do I break it to them that their daughter was swallowed by my spaceship? Definitely leave out the part about it being my spaceship, for starters.
Should just go swollen.
That's an interesting smell. So unfamiliar.
Oh, there's a trap!
What the? Oh, wow. This is incredible.
Oh,
A real giant constrictor.
Look how happy he is.
My mother never would have allowed this.
Look how happy he
That
is.
must have been danger. I feel like letting go of me, Mr. Huggy. Wow. Oh, you really aren't kidding around, are you? I hate to do this to you, big guy, but...
I really want to kill this snake.
I've got stuff to do. No time for play right now.
I really want to kill this snake. I don't know why. I just want to kill it. Okay, to Maryloft!
Phew, now that was a ladder. Whoa, check out these crazy clouds.
Okay, Feather, you're doing great. You built the new ladder. You got it attached, just like I asked. Now all you have to do is climb up here and rescue me.
Brother Lightbeard, can you not climb down yourself?
I've told you 1,000,000 times, Feather. I've been up here too long. My feet are weak. They're like little teacups. I dare not use them. Now please, Feather, stop wasting time.
I can't, Brother Lightbeard. You know I...
No, don't cry, whatever you do.
I can't.
Ah, brother.
Peter. Don't take it seriously. He's just a piece of potato.
Hey, what's wrong, big guy?
Brother Lightbeard needs my help, but I have failed him. Also, I don't like being called big.
Small guy then? Who's that guy?
Hi, I'm Shay. What's your name?
They used to call me Feather, but after this day, they will only call me Coward, or maybe, if I'm lucky, Coward.
Coward.
Why can't you help Brother Lightbeard?
I'm afraid to climb this ladder.
Climb! You're light enough, you're strong enough, you're fast enough. I'm gonna stay on the ladder. Off the ladder.
On second thought, stay off that ladder, fatty.
I know you're just trying reverse psychology on me, but that's no reason to use the F word.
Jesus. Jesus! Yeah, that's
Any idea where I can get a heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit?
Oh, I'm sure we don't have one of those. Harmony hates anything heavy.
Oh, damn.
Any idea why we're able to walk on these clouds?
Because the words of Harmony Lightbeard make us light.
Who's Brother Lightbeard?
Our benevolent leader who was stranded on his high cloud when a strange girl broke his ladder.
That's so cool. Yeah,
Tell me more about this strange girl.
She looked so light, but I sensed a heaviness in her heart. Sure enough, when she got on the ladder, it broke. I think Harmony's teachings really could have helped her.
You should help Brother Lightbeard.
I can't.
You're strong enough?
Climb the ladder. You're strong enough.
But I'm not. Not inside.
Well, see you later.
Just
Don't give up.
Bye.
But I was just trying to take care of my family.
Your family, Walter? Or yourself?
Wait, is he here?
Hi, my name's Shay. I'm from
Out of town.
out of town.
Me too. I'm from Sugar Bunting. My name's Husker. This here is Walter.
Walter.
Sticking with that, are you?
Okay, Are you seeing a giant monster blind man? What's the little heart for? Do you say Walter or Walter?
Did you say your name was Walter or Walter?
My name was lightened to Walter by Harmony Lightbeard.
It's not a cult thing.
It is a cult thing. No, wait. It's not a cult thing. Quit confusing me.
Well played.
Have you guys seen a giant monster flying by here? Some people call him Mog Chothra.
Not since he came to my village to destroy it. My daughter, Vella, fought him off. Can you believe it? She was so brave. She taught us all a lesson that day.
Oh, really?
Your town wouldn't happen to be named Danger System 5, would it?
No, I think I mentioned I'm from Sugar Bunting.
What kind of name is Danger System 5?
Sounds like something from the kids' action program.
Ha! Yeah, something to entertain little kids, maybe.
Little Shay.
What's this little hut for?
It's my wife's cloud shoe business. She was working hard to make money, while I just worked on giving it away. She's run off now, and I have no idea where.
Don't blame her.
Oh, you mean that weird guy on that fake cloud over there?
There's nothing fake about Harmony Lightbeard, or his
It has stitching holding it together and a big bow at the bottom.
Didn't you notice? It's pretty obvious.
I think I might have seen your wife.
Really? Where?
Don't tell him. You know what, Walter? When she's ready to come back, she'll find you, okay?
You're right.
Well, see you guys later.
Take care, Shay.
Should I tell him? Should I tell him about this?
Do you know this girl?
Oh, I see you got one of our flyers. We're spreading them all around, hoping to find out where she went after she landed here.
I told you everything I know.
Can I pick it up?
It's too bad Alex didn't say super fluffy gyroscopic hypercam, because feathers we got.
There's a note there.
That egg looks like it's having a little trouble hatching. Maybe I should... Uh-oh. Oh! Ow. Looks like someone tied this ladder down. There's a note. Guys, quit moving my ladder, please. You're really cheesing me off. Signed, Gus.
Of course. Of course, was Gus all along. Maggie?
Maybe I should...
Grandpa! Oh,
Hey, you want to buy a cupcake?
You're selling cupcakes?
It's a fundraiser for a good cause.
What
Hi,
cause?
I'm Shay.
Want a cupcake, Shay?
What's the special cause?
What's the special cause?
We're raising money for an awareness campaign about her missing sister. And about the lies of the Maiden's Feast system. Yeah! Cupcakes against lies.
Yeah!
What exactly are the lies of the Maiden's Feast system?
They told us that we had to offer maidens as a sacrifice to save our village. And we just went along with it because that's how it's always been done. Yeah, us too. But we were all lied to.
Yes, we were.
Indeed.
I told you it'd be easy to convince people.
Where are your parents?
Well, my dad is in my mom's cloud shoe hut, getting parenting lessons from Rocky's old man. And my mom's trying to cheer up another victim of the Maiden's Feast we met. A girl my sister's age. And I'm not supposed to tell anyone where my mom is, but I know. Let's just say she's catching dinner.
What do you mean by that?
Why is it only maidens who are sacrificed?
Yeah.
Great question.
I absolutely don't know.
Thank you. We have a lot of questions just like that.
Okay.
So you're going to get rid of the whole system?
One cupcake at a time. Each one is like a question. We go from town to town, selling cupcakes, asking questions, until it's like a giant snowball of cupcakes and questions, rolling on and getting bigger and bigger, until it's big enough to take down a whole mog itself.
Wow.
Yeah, but, you know, you gotta start small.
I want a cupcake.
But I don't
Great.
have money.
Got any money?
No, but I suppose you cost.
What if I paid you tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll be in the next town spreading the truth about the lies of the Maiden's Feast.
Well, bye. Good luck with the bake sale.
I believe I
Missing
need the
Persons
cupcake.
Awareness Campaign and Revolution by way of cupcakes.
That's what I said.
Potato.
How's the campaign going?
It's building, cup by cup.
How's the campaign going?
Oh, I cannot trade? Maybe not. Grandpapa!
Okay, old man. This time you're going down. How'd you do that?
How do you do that?
Say there. You guys know any place around here to get some money?
Ooh, I have lots of money. My dad says it's important to give it away. You want some?
Yes, please.
Just enough to buy a cupcake.
Here you go.
Thanks.
That was easy.
So much.
Well, Pops gives it to me to give to Harmony, but I know Harmony likes to stay light, so I keep most of it myself to lighten his burden.
That'll never hold up in court.
Somehow, I think you're going to end up the hero of your family.
Yes, you are.
I know, because I'm a warrior.
Why are you beating up this little kid?
No, the question you said.
Teaching him how to
Why are
fight.
you beating up this
I'm
kid?
5.
He begged me.
And paid me, too.
What are you guys doing all the way out here?
We needed to find a place far away from everybody. Some people don't like to see an old man beating up on a little kid.
Well, I love to see it.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of rough and tumble. I love to see it.
Did you guys see that bake sale over there?
Yep, frosted them cakes myself. Fastest gun in the West. Dang, almost out of the red stuff. Only got enough for one more cake. I better save it. I want to make sure I have enough to make one for Vella when we find her.
You frosted all of those cupcakes by yourself?
Yeah.
Can't help it. I see a blank cupcake, I just have to frost it. I'm
Fair
against
enough.
this whole baker thing, but if we're gonna do it, then I'm gonna be the best at it.
Like me, with fighting.
Cheers with you, Grandpa.
Do you really need that cane? You seem pretty light on your feet.
Well, I do seem to have a lot more get up and go now that Vella's inspired me. Seeing her kick that bog right in its soft bits really put the fight back in my bones. But I still need the cane. It's where I keep my frosting.
Do I need it?
Okay, back to your lessons.
On your feet,
I was sort of
Volta.
feeling I need it.
Oh,
Okay, let's buy the cupcake then. That was interesting. Do I exchange the cupcake with the cane? I know Grandpapa is very fond of it. And I have a strong feeling about it.
Hey, you want to buy a cupcake?
How's the campaign going?
It's building. Pop by.
Do I simply this?
Hey, can I buy one of those cupcakes? I got money.
Great! I will take that money. Here's your cupcake. The
Thank
red
you.
frosting is special. It was her favorite kind. Well, actually, it's my favorite kind. But I never let her have any before. And now she's gone. So now I wish I could.
Now she's gone.
Hey, Rocky, it's okay. We're going to find her. You know, she's probably out beating up some poor Mog right now.
That is most definitely true.
Indeed.
Thanks for the cupcake.
Goodbye.
I got you now! Oh.
It's really only good for protecting babies from radiation. Which is... Hey, you want to frost this cupcake?
you blind? It already has frosting on it.
I'll eat it!
Oh, there it is.
What happened to this place?
Haven't you ever been to the Maiden's Feast?
No. I want to say no, but I'm worried the answer is yes. Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Which is it?
Yes and no.
No one should ever have to go to a maiden's feast. And no one ever will again, if I can have anything to do with it.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. What's that supposed to mean?
Everything okay here?
I was just trying to cheer up this young lady here.
But she's just starting to realize what a loser I am.
You are not.
Then why didn't Mog Chothra pick me?
Well, I'm not sure, honey.
Maybe he was in a hurry. He tried to get out, but something came up. He was under attack by like enemy force or something. Maybe there was a wolf who scared him into leaving.
I can't think of any reason that sounds sane.
Who are you again?
My name is Shay. I'm not from here.
Listen, Twyla. It's time to move on.
And do what? The Maiden's Feast is the only thing I've prepared for all my life.
Well, I'm sure you're good at lots of other things. Let me think.
Algebra swinging. Du kan choose from things, fix his fish.
Not getting chosen for things?
That's just mean.
Fixing spaceships?
Fixing spaceships?
No, we don't have many of those around here.
Dang it. Why you looking at me? Why I have to suggest motivational speaking? I hardly know this girl. Algebra?
Algebra.
Nope. Not part of Maiden's training.
God dang it. Swinging?
Swinging?
You making fun of me?
Yes.
Well, at least your costume is cool.
Yeah?
Oh, thanks. Made it myself.
Agree with that.
You made that stunning dress by yourself? That's amazing, Twyla.
Meh. Fat lot of good it did me.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you could make me a costume?
Too.
Huh?
Oh, I think that would be a great thing for you to do, Twyla.
Well, maybe if you had a pattern and some material, maybe I could whip something up.
Okay, I'll get a pattern and the material and be right back.
Oh, exciting.
Can I just describe the costume I want?
I don't do freestyle, sorry. I need visuals. Helps me deal with customer complaints.
Fair enough.
What exactly is a Maiden's Feast?
Something we've always had to do. So we were told, and we believed it. We thought it a great honor. We were so happy for Vella. So proud of her. So foolish.
I don't know why I was waiting her for slapping the fuck out of her. I don't know why. I was like picking it up and then fuck. I don't know. I'm a bad person, okay? I don't know. I thought that would be fun of me. So Maiden Feasts are bad then?
So, Maiden's Feasts are bad then?
Yes.
My daughter taught us that when she fought the monster. You see, it didn't destroy the town. It just ran away. She was right the whole time, all those years. All those girls. For nothing.
I'm not sure if you want to hear this, Morelia, but you're actually cheering me up right now.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I just want to find my daughter. To beg her forgiveness and tell her how proud of her I am.
But she probably did.
Please be my mother.
Don't you have any extra material yourself?
I put everything I got into this outfit. I thought I was going to be dead tomorrow.
I mean,
Get back to your conversation.
I don't blame her. I mean, her logic is almost flawless. I thought I would be dead tomorrow. I mean, duh.
So, can you make me one of those?
Oh, that's adorable. How old is your baby?
Oh, it's for me. I need it a little bigger.
Well, I suppose I could use this for a reference.
There's my can-do gal.
Just get me the material you want for your giant baby onesie and we're good to go.
Where do I gonna find plastic?
Never mind. Be right back with the material.
Where do I gonna find plastic? This one is okay?
I don't want to depress them with my dead friend.
Are you sure about that? I would love to.
Yeah.
Could you make me a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam costume?
I don't know what that is.
Me either.
But no.
Me either. Well, let's find you go. Where do we gonna find material? That's quite a doozy.
Why would they?
Vella, there you go.
Hey, sorry to wake you, but have you seen this girl?
That's actually lovely. She recognized her. He said, my baby!
Take us down! We are in our prime! Eat our sweet rewards! Wait. I'm not comfortable with that.
Me either.
Yeah, that's a little... Eat our sacred... How about we just skip that line?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Skip that.
We'll return in time. Let our child rise.
Hello.
Rotten bed.
Can you give me my stuff?
Are you those guards who stole Alex's radiation-proof curtains?
Without admitting any wrongdoing, what's it to ya?
If you give me back those robes, I promise Alex won't press charges.
First of all, we didn't steal anything. Secondly, we're naked under here, so no way you're getting our robes. If you want them, you're gonna have to fight us for them.
I'm ready for it, actually. I'm totally ready for it. Shay, all this time of training, baby training, is the moment to shine. To disrobe two blind girls. It's the time you train for.
I'll fight you for those robes, no problem. I need them to help my mom.
Oh, that's so sweet. He wants to help his mother. And he's willing to beat us up with a stick to do it.
No, I'm not going to beat anybody up. But I will easily disarm the both of you.
Can you?
I've completed several fencing missions with my yarn pals. So if you have another stick handy...
We don't have any fencing sticks handy, Mr. Fancy. But if you find one, feel free to come back and try to take our robes from us.
Are you guys looking for a tree to talk to? Because I saw one down in the forest that might actually talk back.
Oh, no thanks. We know that weirdo.
He's a weirdo.
We're here because this is the tree with the fruit. The fruit, that is, the answer. That was really convincing, Courtney. Thanks. I did the pause just like you said.
What are you guys doing up here?
We are the former dead-eyed druids.
Former?
Misled and betrayed by a false prophet, we have come to seek wisdom from the Tree of Answers.
Yeah, why do you think the tree has answers?
Why do you think this tree has answers?
Okay, honestly, it wasn't our first choice.
What
we
was your
really
first
came
one?
up here because we heard about this guru of lightness that a lot of people were following. But apparently he's out of commission. So we remembered this fruit, and since it was the answer to the riddle of Yorn, maybe it's the answer to everything.
Just because the fruit was the answer to one riddle.
Too many questions. This is a matter of faith. Also, we really need this to work because we've run out of stuff to believe in. Yeah, we're kind of at the end of our ropes.
I'm going to get a stick,
bad.
and then we're going to fight for those robes.
Why don't you go get some yarn instead? Yeah, we'd love to meet one of your friends.
I'll be back.
Yeah, that's what the Deadeye God said. Up from a hidden pit.
Just throw it.
Hey, can you guys fix broken robots?
Didn't we mention we're blind?
I'm not sure. Did you?
Probably.
I think so.
We say it a lot. Wait, are we speaking as us worshipping the fruit? I thought we were...
Have you guys seen this girl?
Hey, that's...
Oh!
I mean... That's the sound of paper.
They were lying.
Definitely the sound of paper.
I knew they were lying. I was
Maybe
so
we're the
sure they were
child.
lying.
Or the rotten beds.
I'm gonna spoon them to death. Give me Mr. Spoon.
You guys want to worship my spoon? He's pretty smart.
Hey, we don't just worship every shiny object that passes by, you know. But if this tree thing doesn't work out, I'd give it a shot.
I'd give it a shot.
Certainly do worse.
I'd give it a shot.
Pits. Oh,
I've got a crochet hook. Get ready to fight.
Come on. Oh, is that how you make your yarn pals? Come back with a real weapon.
Oh my god. I really need those ropes. Where do I find a stick? Ah.
Mighty tree, let us serve you.
Do I go with how it's called?
Uh-oh.
Dry up. thinking so. Do I be the... Sorry, do I ask Curtis? Hello? Oh,
mind if I take one of these?
Please, spread the word. We might just save some lives here, man.
What is that? Are you sucking it?
How's the fruit?
It's a little on the tangy side, to be honest, but you know, the game is always sweetest to the hunter.
What the hunter?
So, what kind of hunter are you?
Fruit hunter?
I've been trying to get this fruit all day, but I had some issues, and I almost gave up. But I went to the arcade and beat my own high score on 3D Hypercrypt, and I was like, if I can do that, I can do anything! You know?
Okay.
Of course. Everyone knows video games are good for your self-esteem.
How wrong you are.
What's that thing you're sticking in the fruit?
Oh, this little tapper thing? That's so I can skip all the skin and fiber and just drink the juice right away. Juice, you know? That way all the phytonutrients and stuff get in your bloodstream faster. For when you want to get healthy in a big hurry, man.
Why nobody invented something like that? Why?
Hey, can I borrow that little fruit tapper?
Yeah, actually, I've been thinking the acid or something in the fruit is messing with the coating on this thing and giving it a weird taste. You can have it. I'll just squeeze it out natural.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I don't have a cold or anything.
That's my problem. I'm probably gonna wash it, don't worry about it.
What's the big healthy rush?
Well, recently I was all hung up on my own underlying issues, and I had some time to think. And then this girl hit me. It hit me. I need to turn my life around. Then I got that high score at the arcade, and now here I am, the king of health.
Where's the arcade? I want the arcade. I wanna loot the arcade.
So why are you going to turn your life around?
Well, at first, it was because of this girl, McGee. I imagined her cheering me on through each level in 3D Hypercrypt. But then when I reached the end, I realized McGee doesn't care about 3D Hypercrypt.
She doesn't play video games.
No, she thinks the 3D is a gimmick. She only plays the original. But
fair enough.
What I'm saying is that the high score, the juicy, it's okay if it's just for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing this to impress anybody, you know?
That's good.
Okay. Okay.
So how are you going to turn your life around?
Well, like, what's the next step from here? Probably go back to the arcade, you know, look for another sign. Lots of other high scores to beat, man.
I'll change nothing.
Drinking all that juice, don't you have to use the bathroom a lot?
I'll let you in on a little secret. When you live in the clouds, you're never very far from a bathroom.
Oh, there are people down below. I was just down below.
Hey, watch the skies, man.
I'll let you get back to your juice.
Bye.
Goodbye, Hugo. Can I combine this?
I don't think I can tap that.
Do I use it to help the marshal? Chief Marshal? Or something like that? I think.
Maybe I should...
Oh, it broke it. Yeah, got it.
One of us.
One of
We
us.
long to...
Oh, wait, do I? Should I help
Better not
it?
move it.
Really?
I wonder what would happen if I carefully inserted this tapper. Not very deep, of course. Just into the outer layer of the shell. I was just trying to get a sample. That was close. I'd better get out of here before she remembers to kill me.
Let's go back!
It's got that girl on top, Vella. Except she looks happier than I remember.
Oh, you looked so punchable the first time. Gotta be honest with you, I would have punched you if I saw I have saw you.
Mind if I try your ladder?
I would have
Can you
punched
help me
you.
rescue Brother Lightbeard?
I'll see what I can do.
That's very light of you. Thank you.
See? Nothing to be afraid of. Wait a second. What's happening?
Darn it. He looked so light.
Help?
Little farther for there.
It's not me.
Heart of gold, but he never takes anything 100%, you know?
How does that big cloud stay afloat?
Just like all the other clouds. There's nothing special about my cloud.
Why don't you just stay up there?
I need to get back to my cloud house before tea time. If the watercress sandwiches stay out too long, the bread gets a tough outer layer. Almost like a new crust, you know? And then Chef has to make new ones. It's just really not fair to him.
And then why you don't climb down?
Why don't you just climb down?
My legs have atrophied from lack of use.
Wow. How long have you been up there?
Just since this morning. By atrophied, I just mean really, really stiff.
Any idea where I can find a heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit?
Hey, whoa! What are you implying? I'm naturally buoyant.
I just meant you seem to know a lot about lift.
Please, my lightness comes from within.
Do you think it's this thing? I have a strong
Okay,
feeling.
see you later. Father.
Give me a hand,
Hello?
Father. Go get help. Can you rescue me now?
Can you rescue Harmony now?
I still can't reach him, and he's too noble to jump.
God damn it, Father.
Go get help.
I can't leave Brother Lightbeard's side, or his underneath, or whatever.
Can you untie that bow on Harmony's cloud?
Why would I do that?
To expose you to you know, for yucks.
You know, for yucks.
Oh, okay. That sounds reasonable.
Thank you, Father.
Can you tell me what kind of knot it is?
Yeah, the big old nasty looking kind.
Thanks. I'm sure it looks harder than it is. Let's give it a shot.
I'll try.
Try wiggling, working up out of your finger, try to lose section. Just tug on different parts.
Try to find a loose section.
Yep. Now it's even more naughty.
God dang it.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new terrible knot.
You made lettuce?
Father.
Oh no, God
Hello?
dang it. What are you looking up? Try wiggling it.
Try wiggling it.
Like this?
Yes, like that.
I don't think that was right.
Yeah, me either.
What does it look like now?
Well,
Oh, it's back to normal.
like a...
Let's try again. Then. See what
Father.
happens.
Help.
You did?
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new terrible knot.
What the fudge? How? How? How over there? How do you manage to do that?
I think I
You think
messed
it's
it
the
up.
first one?
What does it look like now?
Well,
What the fudge is
like a
this?
whole new terrible
You
knot.
managed to do that pineapple out of it? How the fuck? How the fuck you manage to do that? This is impressive.
Let's give that knot another
Bloody
try.
impressive.
Well,
A heart.
like a whole new terrible knot.
There's a bunny. Really?
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new terrible knot.
Oh my god. You actually decided to draw so many of them. Just to F with you. Okay, guess I'm leaving. There's not much point. So, guys, I had to get some help. Get some help! So, for whatever reason, I was supposed to give the cupcake to Volta.
Anybody want a cupcake?
Oh, thanks, but I can't. Something about eating my daughter's face.
Aw, Husker. That's the best part. In fact, that's the only part I eat. I'm off gluten, you know.
Okay. Thank you. How gluten it is.
Hey, want to frost this?
Darn! Why'd I go and do that? Now I don't have any frosting left to make a cupcake for Vella.
You can give her this one.
Oh, hey, good idea. Here, you can take my apple.
That's disgusting.
See if you can get it refilled, okay?
Okay.
Sure. Okay. So I was supposed to get the key in order to fight and disrobe the two fake blind girls.
On guard, druids.
Okay, Yarn Boy. Enough is enough. You're lucky she's blind, kid. I didn't miss him because I'm blind, Courtney. I missed him because I can see. I've been pretending to be blind all these years. I never really had the faith like you, Courtney. But I don't have the faith, Dawn. I was pretending too, so I could be like you. What? You're not blind? No. In fact, I've been stealing and selling artifacts from the pyramid to save up money to get out of this town. Me too! I would have left long ago, but I didn't want to leave you here. I know how much being a dead-eyed druid meant to you. I haven't wanted to be a druid for years. I want to go to school and study hotel management. I want to study graphic design and start a band.
A band,
Let's do
dude?
it. Let's just go. Right now. Right now.
Okay.
But what about our quest to find something to believe in? I did. How about you?
Okay.
Oh, that's what I get for learning to fence with candy canes.
Indeed. Okay. Two naked girl. Just went around it.
Better take these before those druids get cold and come back.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Okay, there we go. Now we have the fabric.
Huh. Never seen this kind of material before.
Can you sew it?
Shouldn't be a problem.
That's the spirit.
Well, only one thing to do now.
Evolve. Killing myself! Oh,
Don't worry. I'll be right back. Come on, Vera.
Oh, I thought my teenager was dramatic.
Yeeting myself.
But what's with all the feathers?
Just because I was working off a pattern doesn't mean I can't inject a little personal style, does it?
Dear, you are an incredible talent.
There's only one thing to do. Yeeting myself. I'm quite confident I need to revive the hex someone. The hex boy. So, in order to progress, I have to go back to Carol and ask about nothing. Since we don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. But I've read too, and I think I misread it. I sure hope I misread it. But you can do something with the snake. Because it's kind of pointless if we can't do anything. Can I just like, do I leave it? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it.
Hello again, old friend.
Look how happy
That must have been in case of snake blow horn. You're welcome, Curtis. Sounds like someone's really afraid of hugs. Feel like letting go of me, Mr. Huggy? Oh. Wow, you really aren't kidding around, are you?
Let's see if I do. Oh, you get tired.
You're trying to squeeze the life out of me, aren't you? I love it. So, is your plan to kill me, then eat me? Amazing! Oh, that was a good one. Well, this has been fun, but I had better be going soon. Okay, fun time's over, my scaly friend. I hope you're not bending my friend Spoon. I remember reading on the ship's Cosmomnopedia that snakes hate loud noises.
I just died!
want to have to resort to sonic violence, Mr. Huggy, but it's time to let go now.
It's just
seriously, you better let go. Not kidding around, Mr. Huggy. I think it won't be much longer now.
The snake died. Thank you.
Guess that poor snake didn't realize how many hug attacks I've been through.
Please give me a break.
Mr. Huggy's all tuckered out. Don't want to leave him here where someone might step on him.
Might step on him? You killed. You won by hug. You won by hug, my friend. You killed the snake by showing dominance. You want the snake?
Need a snake to decorate your branches?
No, sir. I just shook out my last squatter a month ago. We like to keep the snakes moving around. Keeps the lumberjack guessing.
Oh, fair enough. We have so many things to do.
Hey, Carol.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
Nothing.
You seem good with your hands. Know anything about knots?
Sure. Tying or untying?
Untying.
I see. What's it look like?
Pineapple? A bucket of fingers, a mathematical formula, alligator resting a pretzel. What? What? This doesn't fucking help. Two snakes fighting over a bowl of yarn? I think it was a bucket of fingers?
Like a bucket of fingers.
I think I know that one. Well, let me just draw you a quick diagram.
Diagram?
Oh, darn.
What?
Well, I can't seem to find anything to draw with. I'm sorry. I guess I'm of no use after all.
Hang on. I'll be right back with a writing utensil.
Do I have it?
How about a little fruit to wash it down? Hey, a simple no thank you will do.
A snake?
Oh, hey, you had something caught in your throat. Hey, knock that off, Mr. Huggy. Back to your tree.
Mog!
And I was like, oh, please don't!
Down by the Dead-Eye God, only to rise again. This maiden's feast was a disaster. I'm never going to be mayor now.
Wait, is that perfume? Is that perfume?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Feeling better?
Feeling better?
A little, but I won't know for sure until the polls come in tomorrow.
Where did Mog Chothra go?
I assume back home, beyond the gates of the plague dam.
Damn.
Can you tell me where we are?
Why, the village of Shellmound, of course. The 8th largest incorporated seaside territory on the whole East Coast.
In the whole East?
Who are you?
Marshall Dew. Who are you?
I'm Shay.
David.
From Laruna.
Laruna? You're from the ancient lost city far beyond the plague dam?
Oh, damn.
Huh. Well, that's not exactly how it was described to me. Do you know anything about electronics?
Interesting.
What's electronics? Some new data analysis service for elections?
Interesting.
Do you know how to
So
build
we're
a
not a planet,
superconductive
we're
gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything, as long as it's made out of sand.
I don't think sand is superconductive.
Oh, do you mean sand? Synthetic autonomous nanodrones? Because that would be great if you had some of those.
No, I mean sand, as in the chief export of this fine community.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I don't think sand is superconductive.
If it can't be made with sand, it's not worth making at all.
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything.
I think sand is the perfect material for making spaceship parts.
I do.
But can you make something this complicated?
Please, do you realize to whom you are speaking? And that's why they call me Marshall Dew.
Thanks.
No, thank you, son.
for reminding me why I got into this business.
Is
I
that
might
blue?
look like a politician, but underneath it all, I'm just a guy who loves sand. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to pass that along to my speechwriter.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Do you know if that suit you're wearing blocks Omicron radiation?
It's actually a very thin material because of the hot shell mound sun, you know. If you look closely, you can almost see through it.
I'll let you get some rest.
Holding up. So we found some. Oh, we can use that. Or the shell too.
Think your mixture could use some eggshells?
Well, the calcium carbonate in them could help balance the pH level. Why don't you give it a shot?
It's not grinded.
Looks like a pitch pipe.
Pitch pipe?
Would a pitch pipe help you tune it?
It's the mixture's pH level I'm trying to balance, not its frequency response. But thanks for the offer.
So you want me to eat the eggs?
That might affect the pH, but until I figure out a way to measure it, I better not experiment.
Way to measure it. Where do I find writing paper? Oh, yeah. I don't have a pen. Are these weird now?
I'm going to save my juice for a higher purpose. Have you seen this girl?
Hey, that's the girl who found a way off of Mariloft for all of us. Really great kid. I hope I get to thank her someday.
Someday? Where do I find a pen? Some ink. Pen.
So, you know this girl?
Yep, that's Vella. Oh, wow. I didn't realize her family was looking for her. I wonder if they'll follow the trail up here eventually.
Oh, well, yeah, they're out here. That's
What's
music.
this?
Interesting.
Looks so familiar. Looks like a pitch pipe. Hey, is that Prima Doom? I mean,
Yeah, Prima
Shell
Doom.
Mound?
It is Prima Doom. La 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 la. Tree and on top, bottom. Can I have the pencil?
Can I borrow your space pencil?
It's just a regular pencil, but okay.
Okay.
Here it is, your superconductive gyroscopic hypercam.
Is that made of sand?
No.
Yeah, to take advantage of the superconductivity of sand.
But sand isn't conductive. At all.
I knew it.
It's just so easy to tear down the creative works of others, isn't it?
Well, I just...
Well, it's a prototype, okay? I'll bring the real one later.
I love how he took a minute to think. That it is or it is not. Okay. We can agree with that. What about this?
How about this little guy? Would he help? On my
Super
ship, we're
dead.
good at fixing all kinds of things, especially electronics.
Incredible. Much more advanced than the units I'm used to. He's probably exactly what we need. But it looks like he needs some rewiring. And that tech is way beyond me.
Hey, I got a radiation suit.
Great. Hey, what's up with all the feathers?
Extra protection. Recent tech advancement.
You don't say. Well, I have been asleep for a long time.
Not a question.
Hey, that song that makes your space conductor return to his last port? Could you play it for me? On this?
Well, I can try.
Oh, that's catchy.
I think if you're a navigation computer, that's actually a pretty hot melody.
You say so.
Gary's definitely out of range now. This button only works on grabbing Gary. I wonder where he is now.
Oh, poor Gary.
And what he's grabbing. I'm going to save my juice for a higher purpose.
What's up with the juice? Okay, he's using a part of my brain that I'm not often, using it, okay? Oh, can you ask your dad?
Dad, do you know how to repair this little guy?
Let me take a look. Ooh,
Oh,
gosh.
damn.
This fellow has had a lot of his wiring knocked out. Not much I can do here, I'm afraid.
Oh, at least he opened it.
This button only works on grabbing Gary. I wonder where he is now. I still have one of Mom's crochet hooks.
Do you need
Hang
it?
on to it, Shay. Right now, it's all we have left of her.
Great.
Want to take my spoon
Dad.
for measurements?
He's like, look
Good
at his
idea,
dad.
son. But you were signed out as the primary operator of that equipment, so I think it better stay in your hands.
I agree. In survival situations, it's often how we stick to our laws that defines our humanity and ensures our survival.
So if you remember, Spoon, Mr. Spoon cannot really detect the pH. If you remember one of the conversation.
Sir, I hope you don't intend to eat that putrid-smelling concoction.
Nope.
Phew!
Just dipping your toes in it.
But sir, oh my.
God.
Not to question the mission, sir, but was there some reason you stuck me into that toxic potion?
How's the pH balance in there?
The mixture has a pH balance of 5. Exactly.
Does it make
Dad?
Son?
Did you and Mom know about Merrick?
Who?
The guy in the wolf suit who lived in the vents of the ship.
If there were someone on the ship without our knowledge, that could only be the work of the Thrushmaster, the head of Operation Dandelion. But why send an operative and not tell us?
That's a good question. Sorry to treat you like a machine.
At least now we have a plan. Right, Dad?
Well, half of one at least. If our ship's headed to Loruna on autopilot, and if we can fix Alex's ship and hitch a ride there with him, then all we have to figure out is...
what to do when we get there.
Right.
Sorry I treated you and Mom like machines.
Oh, you didn't all the time, son. Until you turned 13, we didn't annoy you at all. Plus, you can make up for it by helping us get your mother off that ship. Hang on there, son. Do you know how acidic that fruit is?
No, but my spoon will tell me.
I will. With pleasure, sir.
Worth a shot.
pH?
The mixture has a pH balance of 3. Exactly.
3? You go
Try
lower?
the other direction, son.
You go lower?
What are those, eggshells?
Yep.
Shells is shells, right?
Actually, calcium carbonate is the main ingredient in all kinds of shells.
Yeah, that was my point. Dumbass.
So you
Dummy.
were listening to my night lectures on science.
No, I wasn't. I just knew. I just knew. No?
What's the acidity of that compound, Spoon?
The mixture has a pH balance of 6.
I thought
Exactly.
it decreased.
It has to be 7, Shay.
It decreased. I'm actually surprised. I thought it would increase. Okay, I guess I'm an idiot because I don't remember how pH works.
Got a pH reading for me?
The mixture has a pH balance of 9. Exactly.
Perfect.
No good. We need to get it closer to 7.
There it is. Run.
Any luck?
I'm detecting a pH level of 7.
Eureka!
It's perfectly balanced, sir.
Nice work.
Like old thing should
Now
be.
for the final ingredient. Just a small bonding and reduction agent.
What was that?
It's
Perfection.
so small.
A little goes a long way.
What
Come
is
on,
that?
let's go fix that ship.
I love science.
What was that? It just blew up. It did like...
Amazing. Just like my dad used to make.
Let me at that hull and I'll start patching her up.
Sure, go ahead.
Hey, can I go down there?
Aren't you busy helping me find stuff for my ship?
Oh, yeah. What's left?
Still need an electronics genius, and haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet.
Do we simply...
Gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit.
Okay, no
Once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it.
So I'm quite confident for the gyroscope. The gyrus. We have to ask to Curtis or Mr. Jacksepticeye to mold it for us. Wiring, we're probably gonna have to ask her.
Hey, Carol.
I have a strong feeling I have to sacrifice the hook.
Need a hook?
Sure do. Oh, look, kid. That's a nice hook, but I'm not fishing for minnows, you know.
What? This is a great hook. I'll prove it to you.
Sure, kid.
Untying knots.
I think I know that one. Here's a diagram. Follow those instructions exactly. Oh, you'll have a totally different knot on your hands.
Thanks. This diagram is good for one thing. Untying knots.
What the fuck that's supposed to mean? 1, 2, 3. I don't even know what it means. Banana? Sorry, what
this
the?
diagram
This is
good for
banana.
one thing.
This is what the
Untying
fuck it
knots.
is? Fat baby child? Smiley teeth? Halloween? With drooling or blood? What the? Whatever. I feel more confused now. I need those wires. How do I demonstrate this hook is nice? Do I simply ask Curtis to mold everything for me at this point? I mean, there's not much you can do. Can you mold me this?
Hey, Curtis, do you think you could make a metal version of this?
Huh. Well, that's a cool looking one of those. But it's not a mold. I only work from molds, sorry.
I think I have a way.
I don't know how to tune that.
Notice?
Hey, if I gave you a crochet hook, could you make something interesting out of it?
No, I never learned how to crochet. But maybe if this whole die-cast figurine thing doesn't work out.
Who can make me a mold? That's what I'm trying to understand.
If I gave you step-by-step pictorial instructions, do you think you could untie that knot on Harmony's cloud?
Well, my teachers say I'm more of a verbal learner than a visual one, so probably not.
Yeah, that's my face.
Not. Get it?
Father, I want to kill you. I don't know why. Just want to. Okay. So it was a baby Platty Pat cake. Flying wing, pull off a baby
Make
pie
the
cake.
baby play patty cake.
I hope so.
Not so tough now, are ya? Huh?
A smiley to poke the clown in the eye. Pull apart the fighting snakes. Pull the finger. Biggest tail? What is this? What the absolute fudge is this? Poke the clown in the eye. Does it look like a clown to you? No! What this looks like to you? What about a fighting snake? Could be. Maybe. Perhaps. A finger? What? Pull the finger. What finger? What? Do you see any finger? Oh, maybe. Because it looks like something. Okay, let's try the finger.
Pull the finger.
I think I see what you mean. That loosened up something somewhere, I think.
Then steal the banana. Perfect.
Steal the banana.
I'll give it a shot. Take that, Knot.
Where?
Got it!
Hey, get your mitts off that!
What the heck?
Avert your eyes! Further, get me a towel.
Brother Lightbeard, what is all that stuff?
I know it looks like a big hoarding junk pile, but you have to understand. I might need some of this stuff someday.
But everything you said about lightness, I don't know what I believe.
You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and
Oh, this is bad.
Hey, is that a heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit right there?
I have no idea, but you're welcome to take it.
What? No, that's mine! My likeness!
As a matter of fact, is there any place you'd like it delivered?
Yes, please.
Yep, this came from my ship. Someone must have looted it while I was asleep.
You sure you don't want to ride over the plague dam with us, Father?
No, I need to go take care of Harmony. Goodbye, Space Boys.
Goodbye, Father.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to look young, but I'm obviously a grown man, right?
Okay, how do I mold this? Do you think I have to ask to... No, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I already done it. for the space stuff. Can you move this down, girl?
You know how to turn sand into metal?
Sorry, I mostly work in feathers and sticks.
Who can deal with metal? I don't think I have to ask again. What's up this?
Check out my gyroscopic hypercam.
Wow, amazing work. Really good job.
Really? I didn't know you were a fan of spaceship parts.
I'm not. I just like to praise humans when they make stuff out of anything that's not murdered trees.
Fair enough.
I can't reach it.
This isn't a trick. I'm really singing. Trout's honor.
Do I eat this?
Nah, I couldn't reach the fish with that.
But seriously, people, what is up with airplane food?
Nah, I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm too busy not dying. Will the snake actually still
Looks like
try?
Mr. Huggy is taking a well-deserved break.
Oh, he's not trying it, huh?
No, I don't want to touch it now. Mr. Huggy deserves a break. After all, he saved a life today.
If you say so. Warning snake. Oh, there's a cliff. That's it? That's it?
Oh, great sign placement, guys. Where's the warning about the cliff? At the bottom?
GG. Oof, this chapter. I think I'm gonna add an intermission very soon. Holy shit, it's been 1 hour and 34. I'm gonna add an intermission now. Oh my god, if not, I'm gonna add it earlier. Anyway, it's been a long day. Ladies and gentlemen, we managed to collect only 3 key components. And, well, that's rough. And anyway, hope you enjoyed this. And hope you can see you again very, very soon to the next one.